Hi everybody, welcome back to another week's episode of E-News. I'm your host Kayla, and this is your place for everything movies, music, and gaming. Let's get into it. In music news, Taylor Swift's reputation just keeps getting better and better. She just dropped her newest album, her 12th album, Life of a Showgirl, on October 3rd. So within the first day, she actually broke several records, and it was crowned the best album on Spotify and Apple Music of 2025. She has sold 5.5 million albums and will continue to grow, I'm sure, because we've seen Swifties, they're gonna buy it. The song Fate of Ophelia has broken a record on Spotify for the most single-day streams with a counting of 31 million streams. That is a lot of white women, I'm not even gonna lie to you. Recently on Good Morning America, Taylor announced that she will be releasing a 6-part documentary along with Hold Your Pumpkin Spice Lattes, White Women, a new Eras tour featuring the Tortured Poet Department. As if fall couldn't get any better. Let's take a look. Netflix has recently released their new 6-part series on the serial killer Ed Gein, made by the same guy who made the Jeffrey Dahmer series a few years back, starring Austin Moon from Austin and Ally. A lot of people are praising it, but more people have a lot of problems with it, mostly being that they're just making up storylines and characters. This is including some spoilers, so skip ahead if you don't want to hear this, including saying that he was an informant for the FBI on the Ted Bundy case, which to our knowledge, never happened. And this is a big issue for a lot of people because the Jeffrey Dahmer series already had a lot of issues with people where they felt that they were disrespecting the victims and trying to make Jeffrey Dahmer almost redeemable in a way, which to my perspective, that kind of seems like what they're trying to do with Ed Gein. We'll see where it goes from there. Let's see if the creator releases a statement about anything, but again, he did this with Jeffrey Dahmer, so probably not. Moving on to lighter topics, we had the Victoria's Secret Fashion Runway show. People were pretty hopeful this year because last year's show, which was the first one that has happened since 2019, wasn't great. But we've had all-female musicians this year, and we had a model who seemed to be making some waves. Her name is Angel Reese. She's a basketball player, and honestly, I see nothing wrong with more diverse bodies and people on the runway. I think the runway is for everybody. My name is Kayla. I've been your host for this week's episode of E-News, and I will see you next week. Bye!